Western scholars' account of who are the real terrorists. Israeli terrorism actually occurs with the blessing and funding of the United States. Imagine, every year Israel receives more than $2 billion in military aid from the United States. From 1948 to 1997 alone, Israel received at least $84.8 billion in financial aid from the United States. This does not include tax cuts of approximately $134.8 billion. Conversely, a number of state terrorism acts carried out or sponsored by the United States also involved Jewish Israeli radicals. Brian Wilson, in his book Who Are the Real Terrorists, states that the world's greatest enemy is terrorism developed by the United States government/military. As a result of U.S. military intervention, millions of civilians have been killed in the Philippines, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Russia, Japan, France, Germany, Korea, Thailand, Panama, Grenada, Iran, Libya, Lebanon, Iraq, Sudan, Somalia, Bosnia, Yugoslavia, and Afghanistan. In carrying out its actions, the United States sometimes played a behind-the-scenes role, guiding puppet regimes. Under U.S. control, local regimes committed large-scale killings. As a result, millions of people died in Indonesia, East Timor, Guatemala, Colombia, Ecuador, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Honduras, Haiti, Guyana, Mexico, Cuba, Uruguay, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Argentina, Paraguay, Brazil, China, the Philippines, Congo, Angola, Mozambique, Italy, Palestine, Israel, Afghanistan, Turkey, Greece, Cyprus, Iraq, Pakistan, and Iran. Israel is truly a terrorist state, and Mossad is its butcher. Professor Dr. Israel Shahak, author of Jewish History/Jewish Religion. The United States government and military have actually committed acts of international terrorism and brutal murder throughout most of the 20th century. Edward S. Herman, author of The Real Terror Network. The United States is the world's largest terrorist organization. Since 1890, the United States has conducted more than 400 military intervention operations and 6,000 intelligence operations in at least 100 countries, killing millions of innocent people. Brian Wilson, author of Who Are the Real Terrorists? Israeli and American terrorism are behind the September 11th tragedy. If the United States is serious about eradicating terrorism, eradicate the Jewish lobby in the United States. David Duke, former senator and president of the European American Unity and Rights Organization, Euro. The greatest crime since World War II has been the foreign policy of the United States, Ramsey Clark, former U.S. Attorney General under President Lyndon Johnson.